Out Dance Company, and today we are on our mat. So I wonder what could be waiting in our colourful drawers.
Which one will it be? Not the pink. Maybe it's the purple, or is it the blue? No, it's the yellow. 1, 2, 3. It's a book this week. We have a lovely story.
So we're going to be reading a storybook today. And our storybook is Fenton and the Magic Bag. Fenton, the fearful frog, was getting ready to go to the Fall Fun Festival with his alphabet friends. Before I leave home, I better make sure I have everything I need, just in case, said Fenton. Let's see, I've got my bandages, in case I fall and hurt my ankle. I have iodine in case I scrape my knee. I have a sweater in case I get too cold and a fan in case I get too hot. I need a map in case I get lost and snacks in case I get hungry. Here's my umbrella in case it rains and my sunglasses in case it's too sunny. Fenton stuffed everything into his bag. Then he added a hot water bottle, 5 hankies, a sewing kit,
a flashlight, earmuffs, safety pins, forks, spoons, a fly swat, and a small fire extinguisher.
Soon the alphabets came to pick up Fenton. Tina the truthful tiger looked at Fenton's bulging bag. If you have to carry all that, you won't be able to run and jump and play, she said. How will you enjoy the snake slide, the bumper cars and the rocket roller coaster? Asked Xavier the snake slide, bumper cars, roller coaster? Asked Fenton. Oh, Fenton, said Wendy the wise woodchuck. Anything we can do, you can do too. Trust yourself and stop worrying. You'll have a wonderful time. Especially if you follow all of the rules, said Ollie.
The alphabets took Fenton by the hand and together they walked to the fairground. Wow, look at the fairground.
Let's get in line for the snake slide, said Xavier. Fenton looked up towards the top of the slide. Oh, he whispered, that slide is so high. I don't think I'll be able to climb those steep steps. I know I won't like it. Maybe it's not safe. It's safe if you follow all the safety instructions.
See, this sign shows that you're just the right size for the ride.
But Fenton stepped out of line and watched while the others took turns sliding down. The next ride was the rocket roller coaster, but Fenton did not go on that either. I'm afraid of fast rides, said Fenton. I might get dizzy and sick. And when they went to ride the bumper cars, Fenton said, I'm afraid I won't be able to steer. What if I have an accident and fall out? Oh no, it looks like Fenton is very scared of all of the rides. I have an idea, said Wendy. Let's go see Fernando, the fabulous fortune teller. He can tell us the future and he does fantastic magic tricks. I guess I could go with you, said Fenton. I hope it isn't too dark in there. They went into Fernando's booth. Welcome, welcome, my friends, said Fernando, standing behind his camera. I must take the picture to study the faces, he said. The cheese, please. Fernando snapped the camera and disappeared behind the velvet curtain. Wait here, please. When Fernando called them, the alphabets followed him behind the curtain. Ah, said Fernando, looking into a big crystal ball.
Ah, I see that someone in the room is carrying a very big burden.
That must be Fenton, said Tina. He's carrying a big bag in case something goes wrong. His burden is greater than his bag, said Fernando. His burden is fear and lack of confidence.
But the great Fernando will fix that.
What's this? asked Fenton. This little bag is the powerful magic inside it, said Fernando. As long as you carry it, you will not be afraid. All that you will need to succeed. Are you sure? asked Fenton. Very sure. Trust me, you will see, said Fernando. Please leave your big old bag here. Go out and enjoy the rides and the games. No harm will come to you. The magic in the bag will protect you. Ferdinand put a tiny lock on his little bag. You must be sure to keep the magic safe, he said. Come back here when you are ready to go home. We will unlock the bag and you will see for yourself what the magic is inside.
When the Alpha Pets left Fernando's booth, Fenton followed his friends to the snake slide. He looked up towards the top of the slide. The steps seemed high, but not as high as before.
Maybe, just maybe, I can do it, Fenton said to himself. Slowly he climbed up. When he was almost at the top,
his foot slipped on one step, but Fenton held on to the handrail and he did not fall.
That sure is powerful magic in my bag, thought Fenton as he stood at the top of the slide. It was 4 o'clock and time for the foot race. All the racers were getting ready. Let's enter the race, called Ollie. I'm not a very good runner, said Fenton, but I'll do my best. As long as I have my magic bag, I know I will be safe. Fenton got his number and walked over to the starting line. When the whistle blew, he ran and ran and ran so hard as he could. He saw Ziggy the Zippy
Zebra and Ivy the impatient iguana and some other alpha pets passing him by, but he kept on running.
Fenton's heart was beating and his legs were getting tired, but he did not give up until he reached the finish line. Hooray! Good for you, Fenton, cried all the fans. You made it! You didn't win, but you did your best. I feel terrific, said Fenton.
That sure is powerful magic in my bag, said Fenton. Look at all the things I can do without hurting myself. I think I'm ready for the bumper cars and then the rowboat and... Ollie looked at his watch.
It's almost 5 o'clock, he said. The fair will be closing soon. We'd better get back to see Fernando's booth so we can unlock the bag and see what the magic is. Fernando was waiting in his booth. We've come to see what's in the magic bag. It must be all-powerful, said Fenton. But it is all-powerful, said Fernando. You can always depend on it. Fernando gave a little golden key to Fenton. You will please unlock the bag now, he said. Everyone watched as Fenton opened the bag. He reached out and pulled out an envelope with a picture inside it. Fenton looked at the picture. But I don't understand, cried Fenton. This is just a picture of me. Where is the special magic power? It is you, Fenton, said Fernando, taking off his disguise. The secret all-powerful magic ingredient is you. If you believe in yourself, then there is nothing you can't do. I guess so, said Fenton with a little smile. I guess so. The Alpha Pets clapped and hugged their friend. They cried, Good for you, Fenton. You're a not-so-fearful frog. Wasn't that a lovely story? Fenton was so fearful of everything and lacked in confidence, but as soon as he learnt to believe in himself and trust in himself, he managed to achieve so many things. And you can too. We hope you enjoyed this week's story and hopefully see you all next week. Bye for now.